Welcome to traders, happy Saturday. It's time for our weekly MK block summary. Let's start again with the big market euro dollar. So on the 30th of October it was pretty neutral. We had an MTS above the price, but also dumb money longies in the market. So the price was a bit stuck between longies and shorties, and therefore took some short-term stops just around the price level. Then later on, when some shorties came in, we finally had the MTS run towards the upper MTS. And then what happened then? We had, so the smart money took the upper one, took the lower one. Longies came in after that. So they went down against the longies and took their short-term stops, as you can see here, at 2 minutes past 2. By the way, also note how they went exactly here with the pin to fill this order gap zone, okay? So it makes complete sense. Taking a stop, taking order gap zone, taking lower MTS, longies dominate, going to the low, okay, and taking stops. However, what happened then? We had the FOMC, we had several news items in the week. So after they went down against the dumb money longies, we had a proper dumb money switch on the dumb money side from longies to shorties, as you can see clearly here on the 3rd of November, okay? So when the shorties dominated, boom, they quickly pushed euro dollar up against the dumb money sellers. You can see it nicer on the lower time frames, okay? So some kind of squeeze emerged after more shorties came in at the end of the week, later during the session, and they just, boom, went for the shorties, took the stops. So because the shorties dominate overall, looks a bit bullish right now. So it can go up to the 200-day moving average next week. That's a possibility. So keep that in mind. Of course, the other pairs were similar there. So cable, pretty similar scenario here. So took the upper MTS by the pip, took the lower one on the 31st of October. And then waited MTS below the price. But then also the dumb money switch from longies to shorties, okay, right after the news, and towards Friday more shorties came in, so they just went up, moving towards the upper 200-day moving average. So I did a long trade there. Not difficult if you see what the market decided and where the target is. Wasn't difficult to then make a decision. In those situations, I call this a dumb money switch week. It was also a news week, so what we normally do, we don't pre-guess, okay? We wait until the news are out, until the markets are settled, and then once the dumb money took a clear position, then we take a trade, even if it's an expensive entry. With squeezes, we can take expensive entries. Okay, so let's continue. Euro pound took the upper MTS, then came down later on. Australian dollar, so first came down, okay, like typical for our reversal scenario against the longies. The golden combination, okay, the golden combi. For our reversal, energy plus inner range MTS on the lower time frames. That's a good trade. The golden combi short towards there. Well done if you got this. And then also, of course, we had the dumb money switch there. So massive shorties coming in. Boom, they're going towards the MA. So nice long trade there with expensive entry. We protect ourselves, of course, with a stop in case there is a reversal. Kiwi dollar the same. So it came down. And it didn't really do something completely different. Okay, so shorties also at some point dominated. So it took the upper MTS, took the move towards the moving average. And also take note how the longies are leaving. Okay, the downward sloping squeeze curve, so longies are leaving the market. Dollar cut, first I took with a pin the order gap zone and MTS in a range. That was on the 1st of November. Then went down towards the inner range MTS. Beautiful move there. Boom. Not difficult to predict. Dollar yen. So our gray pattern still going on for weeks now. Again, shorties came in. So again, they need to clear the high and go for the LTS. That's what they did. So shorties came in. Boom. They do the up move against the shorties. And then what happened afterwards is the shorties left the market. So as soon as they started leaving or getting kicked out, boom, they took the inner range stop. Beautiful short trade there towards the inner range stop, because it also had for our reversal energy. Also golden combi actually, yeah, like you see clearly on the 3rd of November. Okay, look at the dumb money switch. Shorties, boom, algos push the market up. Longies, boom, algos push the market down. That's how this works, yeah. And on the smaller time frames, boom, you see how they take those targets with precision. That is foreign exchange. Pound yen took everything, okay, order gap zones, MTS, boom, boom, boom. Had a big MTS below the price there as well. And then also shorties dominating towards the end of the week, therefore the algos pushing pound yen up after they took those 3 moving averages, okay, take note of that. So they cleared all that, shorties come in, boom, then they go up against the money shorties, okay. Euro yen, so nice inner range stops there, nice long trade, okay. Inner range pullback towards the inner range MTS. We don't have squeeze in the way. So boom, beautiful long trade, one of the best. And then towards the end of the week, same thing. Shorties dominating, like you see here. So therefore the algos pushing the market again up against those dumb money shorties, okay? That's why if you don't understand dumb money positions, you don't understand forex. That's original content here. You don't find this stuff anywhere else. I've shown it already in 2016. So this is one of the big parts of the market causality. It's not just stop hunting. Many people understand stop hunting, but it's not enough to understand stop hunting. You need to understand those other big components, okay, and how the dynamics are. Then only once you understand how these algos operate and what they prioritize, that's the point. Then you understand the market causality, then you can apply the analysis, and then you can predict with a good strike rate what the next moves will be, which markets to select, which time frames to select, etc. Okay? Euro Aussie, taking the upper MTS there, taking the lower MTS, playing some Pac-Man here on the 1st of November. Nice short-term trades. Then bearish, as you see, the longies are dominating, okay, on the day chart. With moving averages below the price, of course, they went down, okay? Not difficult to see that. Pound Aussie similar, took the upper moving average, the upper MTS there. Then here a beautiful trade on the 3rd, okay? 2 MTS and an order gap zone above the price. Cheap entries, so there are some longies in the way, but they're leaving, so that's a nice long trade I did. And it came nicely, so should reach the target there. Not difficult. Gold, so gold kind of neutral, still very empty as you can see. Mixed money flow, they just went for the high again. It's neutral from a causality perspective. We do not trade it when it's neutral like that. They came down, filled the order gap zone. We have option strike target still in there, but it's kind of stuck in this consolidation for now with mixed money flow. So the dumb money needs to have more clarity there, and then the bias increases and becomes clear again. Silver took the lower MTS, but overall similar story, stuck in this consolidation down there. So we're not trading that. Bitcoin, so as I wrote here on the 2nd, kissed the 36k level, but cannot motivate many shorties to enter. So they need some shorties, at least some to come in to go up further. They couldn't, so they went back down, and also kind of in a consolidation as you see on the 3rd. So yeah, typical dumb money switch week with news, with FOMC also. So we play defensive in those weeks, but as you can see, you just wait until there's a bias. You take the trade, even if it's expensive in those cases. You protect yourself, and you can do very well. So that was a profitable week. And for experienced traders, it's not difficult to see that these scenarios play out in that kind of way and to find some good trades, even when there are many news announcements every day. Some trades here and there towards MTS are possible in almost every week, as you can see. We get multiple every week. You see, like there's always something to trade if you have access to the MK web. Like you just need to be selective. You need to understand the overall situation and to adjust your leverage. Anyways, I wish you a fantastic trading week next week. So let's see whether they're gonna shake off those shorties there in the dollar pairs. All the best.